Have you ever been in a situation where you felt overlooked by others? Perhaps you've accomplished a task exceptionally well, presented a brilliant idea, or provided significant value to others, only to go unnoticed and receive no credit. Dealing with this can be challenging. Regrettably, even when you consistently act in a positive manner, make decisions that benefit everyone, and make yourself readily available to others, your efforts may go unnoticed, or people may feign ignorance about your true worth. Trying to please those who don't acknowledge your contributions can lead to discouragement, and rectifying such a situation can prove difficult. This feeling is undoubtedly unpleasant, and it becomes even more disheartening when it involves someone close to you, such as friends, partner, or family. According to Stoic philosophy, it's unwise to expect recognition from others since it's beyond our control, and such acknowledgement may not materialize. Therefore, waiting for it is a recipe for frustration. However, what if I informed you that there are strategies to become a priority in someone's life and gain more recognition? In fact, by comprehending and applying the strategies we're about to share, achieving this is entirely plausible. There are specific actions you can take to ensure you remain at the forefront of someone's priorities. By following these 9 tactics, you can guarantee that the people you value perceive you as a consistent priority in their lives. Now that you grasp the issue, it's time to transform your approach by embracing the solution. Let's get started. Before we dive in, I'd like to request that you watch this video until the end, as each tactic is crucial. 1. Give importance to your needs. This doesn't imply selfishness. Prioritizing your needs is about avoiding situations where you're not considered a priority. For example, if you're aware that someone won't treat you the way you deserve, why would you seek closeness with that person? By surrounding yourself with individuals who prioritize you, the likelihood of being regarded as a priority increases. It's crucial to recognize that you cannot manipulate another person's feelings toward you. You can only manage your own self-perception. If your aim is to be a priority in someone's life, ensure that you hold that priority in your own life. 2. Cease constantly initiating communication. If you frequently find yourself taking the lead in reaching out to someone significant in your life, it might be time to reconsider this approach. While it may seem counterintuitive after all, wouldn't initiating communication be a way to become a priority in someone's life? The answer is no. When you're consistently the one initiating communication, the other person may start to take your efforts for granted, diminishing your perceived importance. So, what's the alternative? Simply refrain from taking the initiative in communication and observe the outcome. If the other person genuinely values your connection, they will make an effort to reach out. 3. Avoid making them the focal point of your life. Were you aware that people are often drawn to things that seem elusive? It's a fact. The more someone perceives the need to exert effort for something, the stronger their desire for it becomes. You've likely come across the saying, "The grass is always greener on the other side," signifying people's inclination to be more intrigued by what eludes them. This concept extends to interpersonal relationships as well. Hence, this step emphasizes the importance of keeping this insight in mind when interacting with others. It encourages maintaining a certain level of distance to enhance the allure of your presence. This subtly communicates that you're not desperate for their attention, leading them to appreciate your value over time. 4. Refrain from constant availability. The principle of quality over quantity is frequently applicable in various aspects of life, including relationships. To become a priority in someone's life, it may be necessary to reduce your level of availability. Being overly accessible often increases the risk of being undervalued. This doesn't imply that you should only be available on your terms, but if you find yourself consistently adjusting and accommodating others, it's time to prioritize your own needs. Communicating that you have a life outside of them and that you're not perpetually waiting will enhance the perceived value of your presence to them. 5. Be prepared to move on. The prospect of distancing ourselves from someone we care about can be intimidating, yet it's a crucial step. Demonstrating a readiness to walk away conveys the message that you won't settle for anything less than what you deserve. The right person will instinctively regard you as a priority and take steps to keep you in their life. Always bear in mind that your role is to act in accordance with what is right, a factor within your control. Consequently, you should be conscious that your actions align with the principles others uphold, and by doing so, you can derive a sense of fulfillment. It's important not to anticipate constant acknowledgement or recognition, nor assume that people will consistently attribute the value you deserve. With time, people will naturally begin to recognize and appreciate you as you rightfully deserve. 6. Instill the fear of losing you. This represents one of the most potent psychological strategies to prompt someone to regard you as a priority. The fear of losing something often proves more compelling than the potential for gaining it. To position yourself as a priority in someone's eyes, it's essential to evoke a sense of fear in them about losing you. Achieve this by creating emotional distance, refraining from sharing your feelings and confidences, and diversifying your time spent with others. This shift will convey the message that they are not as central to your life as before. While this technique is highly effective, it must be employed judiciously. Excessive distancing might lead them to give up on reconnecting with you, so it's crucial to apply this method wisely and maintain a balance. 7. Cultivate your own joy. To become a priority in someone's life, it's crucial to generate your own happiness rather than relying on them for it. While having someone who brings us joy is wonderful, relying solely on them for our happiness can result in disappointment. Moreover, when we hinge our happiness on others, we forfeit living our lives authentically. We end up conforming to their agenda and priorities, fostering potential resentment. If you aspire to be a priority in someone's life, it's vital to craft your own happiness. This not only contributes to your long-term well-being, but also enhances your attractiveness to others, projecting a sense of balance and self-assurance. 8. Permit them to invest in you. This is a nuanced step that requires careful and measured handling, as the goal is to draw people closer rather than push them away. Consider this. Who is more likely to perceive you as a priority, someone who has invested significantly in you or someone who hasn't? The answer is clear. To be seen as a priority, you must allow them the opportunity to invest in you. There are various ways to accomplish this. For instance, let them dedicate their time to you by occasionally declining plans you know you won't be able to fulfill. Additionally, convey the value of your time by not always being readily available, prompting them to wait. This approach sends a message that you're not easily accessible to everyone and that they need to exert more effort to secure your time. It establishes a sense of challenge and encourages them to prioritize you once again. Keep in mind that using this technique in moderation is essential for it to yield the desired results. Excessive implementation may lead to an outcome contrary to your intentions. 9. Preserve a sense of mystery. The enigmatic and mysterious often hold a natural allure for people. The appeal of the unknown can be captivating, and tends to foster a deeper connection. In the context of relationships, maintaining a degree of mystery can prove advantageous. If your aim is to be regarded as a priority, resist the urge to divulge every detail about yourself immediately. Offer subtle hints about your hobbies and interests without revealing too much information. Provide answers to questions in a somewhat vague manner, and refrain from delving too deeply into your past. The objective is to keep the other person intrigued and eager to uncover more about you. Gradually, they will come to view you as a priority in their lives. Here's the conclusion to summarize the rationale behind these 9 tactics for becoming a priority in other people's lives. We've all encountered moments where we felt overlooked or not given the priority we desired. However, it's crucial to recognize that our life journey is unique and the priorities of others may not accurately reflect our inherent worth. Rather than allowing these instances to impact our self-esteem negatively, we can view them as opportunities for personal development. The key lies in prioritizing our own well-being and happiness. Gradually, others will take notice and accord us the value we merit. Even when others fail to place us at the forefront of their concerns, it's crucial to grant ourselves the priority we deserve. This isn't selfishness, it's an act of self-compassion and self-determination. Through this practice, we can cultivate healthier relationships, make decisions aligned with our objectives, and lead a more enriching and purposeful life. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you found this content beneficial for your life. I've included additional videos here that you might find interesting. Embrace Stoicism. I wish you a good life.